Husayn, Husayn.
And tonight I want to remember Bibi Zainab as a mother tonight. She brings her own Muhammad to Karbala, and these were very young Ona Muhammad. Some say 8 and 9 years old. Could be, they weren't baligh. That's enough for us to understand. These types of details aren't always things we have to be stuck on. And it's a very difficult Masaib only because it's one of the first instances that individuals that young would give their life for Imam Husayn. They would approach Imam Husayn and say, Mamu, give us ijazat to go to war. These were not his kids. And sometimes you feel a little bit of a different type of love for your siblings' kids than you do for your own children. Imagine Imam Husayn looking at these two. And he would say to them, go and talk to your mother first, and then come and talk to me. And they would say that it's our mother who sent us. Zaynab, what are you asking me for? What are you asking me for? You want me to send your own Muhammad into the battlefield? One alim had said that Zaynab at that moment reminded Husayn, okay, Bhaiya, do you remember Siffin? Yes. How old was Abbas in Siffin? 14, 15 years old. Did Baba send Abbas into the war? Yes, he did. Do you remember the pride that Baba had when he looked at Abbas fighting in Siffin? That's my Abbas? That's my Abbas? Yes, I remember that. Why are you depriving me of that pride when it comes to Muhammad? As hard as Husayn tried to convince Zainab, they're young, they're young, they're young. She said, I can't watch you give your Ali Akbar and me not give my own Muhammad. And so these two were prepared for war. Now tell me, how do you prepare kids that small for war? Ask my fathers in the audience, my mothers who are listening, 8 years old, 7 years old. How small are these frames? Abu Fazl Abbas had one role at that moment, to dress them, to armor them for war. Imagine now the personality of Abu Fazl Abbas trying somehow to find things that would fit these two individuals. They say that 5, 6 different times an armor would be put on, too big for Ona Muhammad. Another armor, too big for Ona Muhammad. To the point they would tie the armor against the body of Ona Muhammad. And then they tried the helmet, too big, and then Husayn pulls out 2 green amamas, ties one around On's head, one around Muhammad's head, just to place the helmet onto the head. At that moment now they mount both of them on the horse. As long as they were together inside the Maidan of Karbala, they fought like the grandchildren of Ali. But when it came the moment where the enemy separated those two, that's when they were ambushed, when they were surrounded, and eventually now they fall from the horse. Assalamu alayka, ya Aba Abdullah. Abbas enters the Maidan of Karbala. Husayn enters the Maidan of Karbala. Everybody's watching Zainab in the khayma. Husayn brings own back. Abbas brings own back. Completely, absolutely lifeless. They laid both down on the plains of Karbala. Now the khayma opens. The mother of these two walk out. Zainab approaches Ona Muhammad. Everyone is silent, watching Zainab, the mother of these two. She kneels down, places one hand on the chest of Muhammad, one hand on the chest of On, falls into sajda. Ya Allah, accept my Khalil sacrifice on my behalf. Matam Husayn, Ya Husayn, Ya Husayn.